Hello, my peeps, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy IX. In the last episode, we got a new party member. We met up with Eiko. We then had to fight a big beast, Hildegard's, I think it is. Hildegard, I don't know. And that is a very famous fight because it has a very, very hard, difficult stealing. Did I even show you guys the fairy flute? Okay, sorry. So the fairy flute, I've already learned everything else, but the fairy flute, it does give us another ability of Asuna. Now it does give haste and regen, which would be great if I already didn't know them, but you know, that's beside the point. But yeah. So Vivi's already learned everything. Zidane's still learning the black belt. Yeah, so yes, we were able to get all 3 items from that boss, and now we are looking to go to Aiko's home. She said we agreed to actually go that way before we went to the sanctuary, although now we found out that it's called the Iifa Tree. So yes, but let's go ahead and head on in. Now, of course, this is a new town, and so there's going to be a lot of ATEs. So I was putting on the fast forward, but I'm like, wait a second. There's going to be lots of talking, and I'll have to, be careful about which way I go. So, I go, Zidane! This is my home, Madain Sari, the village of the summoners. Zidane, the village of the summoners? You live here? It looks like a pile of rubble. Dagger? What happened here? This place is in ruins. And Madain Sari, the village of the lost summoners? Oh wow. Mucha, Moko, Chimuo. Ooh, there's even more. Kupo, Mama Twice, and Morrison. Ico, where's Mog? No. Did Mog get eaten? Did he? Come on! Mog! Ooh, there he is. There she is, actually. I forgot. Mog is female. Kupo? I go, no, I'm not mad. But don't ever leave me in behind again, okay? Kupo! I go, Zidane, go ahead and follow me. Why are there so many Mughals? It's a little weird. I go, get to work, you guys. Kupo, yes, ma'am. Mog, you stay here with me, okay? Kupo? Okay, come on. Kupo. Get smaller. Zidane, did that Moogle go inside your dress? I would be asking, did that shrink? I've never seen any other Moogles do that, and I also haven't seen a Moogle with different color. Okay, whatever. I go, yep, Mog always stays with me. Nope, and yeah, hi, Kupo. I go, Zidane, come sit over here. Hey! I go, tell me more about yourself. Tell me. Zidane, sure, I want to know more about you too, I go, really? Zidane, for instance, the Eidolon. Ico, where are you from? How old are you? What do you do? Where are you going? Zidane, no, what I want to know is, what kind of foods do you like? No, Ico took over again. Okay, what kind of foods do you like? Yeah, she's grilling him. Ico, I've never met anyone like you before. Hey, Dagger. Zidane, what's wrong? You look a little dazed. Dagger, oh, it's nothing. Zidane, do you have a fever or something? Ah! Zidane, you're fine. Hey, are you jealous? Dagger, why would I be jealous? Eiko, are you and Dagger really just friends? Eiko, it seems like you guys are something more. Zidane? Well, yeah, we're more than friends. I knew it! So, what are you guys? Madain, we're a team. Eiko, a team? Yeah, that's what we are. Vivi's also a part of the team. Hey, wait, where did he go? Eiko, is it sort of like me and the Moogles? Madain, yeah, something like that. Mocha, all clean, Kupo. Eiko, thanks, Mocha. I'll be right there. I'm gonna start cooking. You have to come eat at my place later, okay? Madain, there's still stuff I want to ask her. Let's accept her invitation, okay? Dagger, okay. Eiko, I'll call you when the food's ready. Don't go too far. And the ATE. Of course, we're going to go ahead and do it. Vivi's feelings. There's a lot of feelings in this town, apparently. Okay. Why am I saying that? You'll see. You'll see. Vivi. Mr. 28 told me that I understand what it means to live and to die. But that's only because I thought stopping was different from dying. I don't think I really understand what it means to live and to die. Where do we come from? Do we go back there when we die? If that's what it means to live, I wonder where I came from. Where will I end up when I die? Poor Vivi. Vivi. Why am I shaking? What is it that I'm feeling? Probably fear. Poor guy. Alright, so we're here. What are we supposed to do now? We are... Well, I'm gonna first go ahead and grab the item that's around here. There we go. And it is a Libra coin, which of course is why I wanted to get it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go up here. And now we're gonna go ahead and do Dagger's feelings. Alright, what's her feelings? A village of summoners. I read about them in a book once. A tribe that possessed the power to call forth Eidolons. Eidolons. Knowing that I had Eidolons inside me didn't bring me any joy. Mother imprisoned me, used the Eidolons she stole from me as tools of war. I thought I would kill my Eidolons if Kuja was going to use them for war. But now that they're gone, I feel like I've lost a piece of myself. Why am I thinking all this now? It must be the location. This place feels so familiar to me somehow. And is there reasons? Yes, of course there are. Alright, so what I'm supposed to do is I need to go ahead and return to the last area. So I'll go ahead and do that. Zidane, geez, what a dump. It must have been like this for at least 10 years. What can Eiko possibly feed us? Active time event, and this one is Eiko's feelings, which is why I said there were a lot of feelings going around. Thanks for the cleaning. You guys did a great job. A clean house worthy of hosting my hero, Zidane. But here's where the real challenge begins. I don't think Zidane and Dagger are dating just yet. Dagger has been very slow to catch on to Zidane's moves. That means there's plenty of time for me to get between them. I'm gonna cook lots of yummy food and show Zidane what a good homemaker I am. Mocha, Kupo, it might work if you cooked good food. Mama Toys, but Eiko screws up a lot when she cooks. We don't have much food in stock right now. Eiko, I know, that's why I can't screw up. You're all gonna help me. Mocha, no. Chimomo, Kupopo. Mama Toys, Kupo, I'm sleepy. You're all going to help. I'm gonna cook my specialty rock-fisted potato stew. Mama Toys, Kupo, yeah, that's delicious. Mocha, but the last one you made tastes so bad I thought my pom-pom would fall off. Chimomo, just stew? Eiko, yeah, I think I need another dish. What do you guys think? Chimomo, Kupo, how about some fish? Fresh fish tastes really great barbecued. Eiko, that sounds good. Okay, our menu is rock-fisted potato stew and barbecued fish. Let's see. So, now you get to choose who goes where. And yes, there is a perfect set, which, of course, I'm going to show you guys how to do. But, yeah. So, we will go ahead and have Mama Toys. Momatos. Yeah. Go Mamatos. I can't say Momatos. I don't know why. Kupo. So who should dig up potatoes? We are going to have Mocha go ahead and dig up the potatoes. Eiko, go Mocha. Kupo! Chimomo, you help me in the kitchen. Kupo? Did I make the right decisions? And the answer is yes. Now, why do I want to make that selection? For some of them, especially to fish, you do get more ATEs that we do want to actually go ahead and see, because there is a total of 5 ATEs, and of course, it's very easy to miss those. So yeah, so let's go ahead and start cooking, because I've made all the correct choices. Eiko, let's start. Grandpa, I don't want to be alone anymore. Help me do this right. Eiko, you're only 6, and yet you want a husband already. Okay. And Dane's back. So, I am going to go over here. There is another item here. Received a tent. So, once we have done this, what we need to do is we need to find Vivi, which we saw Vivi in the Vivi's feelings, and he's still right there. Vivi? What's up? Is something wrong? Vivi? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking. Zidane? Well, try not to think too much, okay? Get some rest. Vivi? Okay. Thanks, Zidane. Alright, and then let's go ahead and try to get in. Kupo, please wait. Morrison, thank you for waiting. Lady Eiko says the food will be ready soon. I'll take you to the Eidolon Wall in the meantime. Please follow me. And are we going to follow him? Most of the way. But we are going to go ahead and go back into the fountain area. And there is another ATE, and it's going to be Eiko's kitchen. Eiko, how many people do I need to cook for? So this is, again, things you need to actually say. There's me and Zidane. Then there's that quiet boy, Vivi. I guess I should cook for Dagger, too. And then it's all of you guys. Mog, Mocha, Moko, Mocha, Chimomo, Momatos, and Morrison. Will you put on water for all the people I listed? I'll get the ingredients. Kupo? And how many do you need for? So, they listed a total of basically 10, but I want to make sure to do 11 because we need to make sure we actually also cook for Quina. So yes, how many people that they need to account for is 11 people. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we will go ahead and pour the water. Potato, pumpkin bomb, lots and lots of nuts. Should I put in that oglop I found on the Kantepidi mountain path? No, no, no. I know that Brian had actually mentioned a really good oglop meal, but it doesn't mix well with everything, so we're gonna say absolutely not. Eiko, thanks. And if you did go ahead and add that, it would just kind of ruin the food, because apparently oglops really can't mix well with other plates. Eiko, let's start. Get the water going, a good shake of salt. Potato, potato, pumpkin bob, another shake of salt. Lots and lots of nuts. Momatos. I caught one, Kubo. It's heavy, Kubo. Are you okay? Now, we have two options. Tell him to let it go, or let Chimamo cook and lend a hand. We don't want him to let it go, so we're gonna lend a hand. Eiko, keep stirring, Chimamo. Don't let it burn. Eiko, this is big. We'll pull it together on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, did you see that, you guys? That's Quina. Ah. Okay, now where are we going? So we are supposed to be going up this way, but first I want to go ahead and grab sorry. What I need to do is I need to go ahead and I need to talk to Dagger, and then we'll both go to the Eidolon wall. Hey, Dagger. Come with me. I want to show you something big. Summon magic stuff. Summon magic? Zidane? Yeah, it's called the Eidolon wall. Let's go. So now she is in my party, so... Although I want to double check something. I did go to... Yes, I do have an Oglop card. I couldn't remember if I did go ahead and return to Brian and give him the Oglop that we caught on the mountain path. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to go here. Morrison, that Moogle is called Moko. Moko is very proud of his role as the Eidolon Wall guard. Eiko's decision to show the Eidolon Wall to outsiders upset him, but we Moogles love Eiko. He'll understand in time. Zidane, why does the wall need protection? Morrison, the Eidolon Wall has been protected by Eiko's summon tribe for generations. Zidane, Dagger can use summon magic too. Can I go get her? Is that true? Morrison, please come in. Apparently, I would have had the opportunity at that time to go run and get Dagger, but I already got her. Morrison, the Eidolon Wall is this way. Woohoo! We get to go in. I'm pretty sure I see Bathmoth Bahamut. Morrison, the Eidolon Wall is a collection of paintings. The Summoner tribe painted all of the Eidolons they found during their research. Dagger, these Eidolons all exist? Kubo? Morrison, this is a holy place for the Summoner tribe. Lady Eiko comes here every day to pray and burn incense for her ancestors. Dagger, what's this one? Oh, there's Atomos! And that's Bahamut. Zidane, what's wrong, Dagger? Dagger, You'll get him back. I hope so. Dagger, I want to look at the murals some more. Okay. I'm not stopping you. I don't know most of these Eidolons. I want to go look. I want to go look. That must be Ramu. That's definitely Bahamut. I can't really see anybody else. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to, just in case, the Summoner tribe honors nature. They name this world Gaia. They considered the Eidolons guardians of this planet. Okay, that's something very common in Final Fantasy. Basically, summons are helpers. They definitely come from the planet. Now, Gaia, that is something from our history. That is actually the Greek word that they use for Earth. Morrison, they attempted to become one with nature through their summon magic research. The tribe migrated to this location 500 years ago, but now there isn't anybody left. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave. And there's another ATE. Eiko's Kitchen 2. Now this is the last one we can see, so this is the 5th one. So we've seen them all, almost. Quina, your beta's not so good. Eiko, pale, white hair, strange clothes. Zidane told me about you. You're Kuja. Quina, Zidane looked for a man named Kuja. I called Quina. Eiko, oh. That's right, you chased Mog on the Contipiti mountain path. I'm Eiko. Hey, Mog, don't ever come out while Quina's around, okay? Kupo. Quina, smells good. No, wait, don't eat anything. Quina, the heat too low. Eiko, you can cook? Quina, it is my destiny to pursue the way of Gourmand. This must be a helper from above. So we can either not ask for advice or ask Quina for advice. And for food, always ask Quina for advice. Just any time. Quina, I know how many people live in this village. Isdane's group, the Mughals, and me make 11 people. Quina is good amount. This heat only strong enough to make food for 9 people. It's not possible to make enough for everyone. No! Quina, I teach you very important lesson in cooking. Always make more than you need. Maybe more people show up. Maybe your guest's very hungry. You correct to make food for more than 10 people. This your only ingredient for stew? Eiko, Mocha went to dig up some rock-fisted potatoes. Quina, is problem now with heat. How do we get more heat? Oh, I know Black Mage. I ask him make fire. Yeah, you mean Vivi? Yeah, he's like right outside. Okay, so that's pretty much everything we can do, although Mocho, Eiko and her people protected the Eidolon wall for generations. We Mughals also help Eiko protect the wall. Don't mess it up. Zidane, where are all the other people of her tribe? I can't tell you. Okay. Beanie, I'm gonna stay here and think about it some more. Kupo! Kupo! Does that mean we can come in? Wow, this looks great! Kupo! Eiko, welcome, Zidane. Have a seat. Wow, you made a lot. Eiko, what's his name? Quina. Quina helped me. Quina helped you without eating all the food? That's amazing. Eiko, Phoebe too. Let's eat. I hope Dagger's gonna come. Eiko, how is it? Zidane, wow, the stew tastes amazing. You should really start a restaurant. This fish is just right. Hey, Eiko, where are all the other summoners? Are they hiding underground or something? Eiko, underground? Yeah. They're all underground, sleeping the eternal sleep. Wait, what? Eiko, I'm the last survivor of my tribe. I've been living with Mughals ever since my grandpa died last year. I'm sorry. I am too. 5 years old and yeah, okay. Eiko, oh, don't worry about me. I'm really happy here. 10 years ago, which is 4 years before I was born, a natural disaster struck the village. Even the survivors suffered a great deal, but my mom and dad fell in love and had a family. Not that I remember what they look like, because they died when I was very young. Zidane, I see. Eiko, I'm like a beautiful young heroine in turmoil, don't you think? Zidane, huh? Eiko, you know why I'm here in this village? It was to meet you, Zidane, my beautiful shooting star. Dagger, that's actually a line from Lord Avon's play, Wishing Upon a Star. Eiko, how did you know that? Darn it! Zidane, how does Eiko know about that play? This place is really far from the Mist Continent. I can answer you that. Mughals. Okay. Dagger, thank you.
Thanks, Eiko.
That was really good. Eiko, see? Don't you want to eat my food every day? Zidane, maybe. Hey, there's some other stuff I want to ask you.
Maybe?
That's so rude of you. You're like 6. Zidane, sorry. Eiko, Zidane, help me clear the table. Bring that pot over into the kitchen, okay? Fair enough. Ooh, wait. Can I get that? Yes. We received an ore. Oh, Dagger. There's so many old books here. I think this one is actually Lord Avon's Wishing Upon a Star. Can you believe this? It's the first edition. I've only seen that one in the castle library. Why does she own books that are more than 500 years old? Because that's when they came? Okay. Phoenix. Pinion? Because we learned that from Morrison, so yeah. No, I don't want to... No, I want to pick up there. I'm like, how do I pick up the pot? Okay. And let's go into the kitchen. Eiko, so it wasn't just Dagger. The Dane's actually really slow, too. Those two are going nowhere fast. Well, it's good news for me. Zidane, is there something on my face? No. Thanks, Zidane. Could you leave it over there? Zidane, hey, Eiko. Do you know anything about the Iifa Tree? Eiko, what about the Iifa Tree? Zidane, we want to go there. Eiko, it's sealed with an eidolon. You can't get in. Zidane, sealed? Did you seal it, Eiko? Eiko, well... So he's so sharp about some things. So dumb in others. Eiko, it happened all before I was born, but they sealed an eidolon that we failed to summon in the Iifa Tree. It's our custom to seal a failed eidolon when we summon it. Or don't. Zidane, an eidolon you failed to summon? Eiko, will you break the seal for us? Eiko, what? No way! Zidane, it's not like we're gonna do anything bad. Well, I'm sure we can handle it on our own. Eiko, no way, are you crazy? Alright, so I am a little crazy because I want to come over here, because we just got Kerman coffee. Now, what are we going to do with that? Well, if you remember all the way back on Disc 1 at Dolly, actually outside where it was the observatory, we met Morid, and he asked us to search for coffee for him. So this is the second out of the 3. So, yeah, we definitely needed to get that. Now, of course, we could come down here, talk to people. Mama Toys, this person keeps telling me to catch more fish, Kupo. Quina, Zidane, I make great discovery. These fish different from Mist Continent fish. I'm glad you like that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and head out here. And she's still looking at books. Ooh, okay. Momatos, you should get some sleep before you go. Alright, so we're gonna sleep. Why? Because the Moogle told us to, and so that's why I did it. I know. Very simple person, I know. Vivi. Zidane, you better get some sleep before we leave tomorrow. Vivi.
I tried to stop worrying about things, but I still just can't. I know you told me not to think too much, but...
Zidane, that's because we're different, Vivi. You don't have to do everything my way, you know?
Vivi, I want to stop. I don't want to feel like this anymore. What if I keep feeling like this?
Vivi. Well, in the end, it just boils down to two simple choices. Either you do, or you don't. That's it. Zidane, you'd think with all the problems in this world that there'd be more answers. Zidane, it's not fair. But that's the way things are. The choice is yours, Vivi.
Zidane.
Zidane, I just want to protect the people I'm with. Doesn't matter whether I can or not. It's what I believe in.
Eiko, I knew it. I was right. Zidane is the man meant for me. He's right. Either you do or you don't. My choice is clear. I want to go with Zidane.
Zidane, you want to know a trick to get your mind off things?
Yeah, I do.
Zidane, this is an age-old ritual between male friends. Uh-huh. Come over here, Vivi. Let's go together. Doesn't it feel nice to let yourself go under the stars?
Tinkle. Tinkle, tinkle. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Really? I hope they didn't go in the river. Oh well. Dagger. Zidane, I want to come back here. When I first saw the Eidolon wall, I was scared. But when I went inside and saw the murals, they calmed me. I want to see more. Zidane, sure. We'll come back after we check out the Iifa Tree. Dagger, thank you. Zidane, we gotta come back to get Quina anyway. We can't just leave Quina here. Dagger, are you coming back here for Eiko as well? Zidane, Eiko's only 6 years old. She acts tough, but I think she's lonely.
Vivi, I haven't seen her today.
You're right. Wonder where she is. Kupo, 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 Kupo. Oh, it's Eiko.
Tee-hee.
Eiko, you can't break the seal of the Iifa Tree without calling an Eidolon. Zidane, you're coming with us? Eiko, don't you want me to? Zidane, of course I want you to come along. Eiko, that's what I thought. Okay, I'll join your team for a while. Eiko, Vivi, Dagger, let's have some fun. The Iifa Tree is beyond the Conde Piti mountain path. Let's go. Dagger, why are you so nice to everyone, Zidane? Zidane, huh? What do you mean by that? Dagger, forget I asked.
Vivi, I think she was mad.
Zidane, you think so too? Morrison, please look after Lady Eiko. Come see us if there is any trouble. Zidane, sure thing. Zidane, Vivi, have you figured out a solution to your problem?
Not really. But I'm moving on.
Zidane, good. I guess we all gotta go. Alright. So, before we actually go anywhere, let's go ahead and head back into Madain Sari. Why? Because if we talk to Morrison, he's now actually opened up a shop. Morrison, I hate to say this, but our village could use some capital. I have to charge you all for this. Is that alright? Trade. Yeah, of course. It's only fair. Let's go ahead and get one more of those. Ooh. And then the golem's flute. Pinwheel. Now this is actually a throwing item. This is not a weapon, but I will go ahead and get 5 of them. Who can use that? We'll show you in the future. I'll show you guys later. The vest is fine. Okay, and then we have the regular stuff. Do I need any more of the Phoenix Downs? No. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so... So what we found out is that we do need to head back to the mountain path. I do want to make sure that the... Okay, the golem fluid is something I already had. I just couldn't remember, so I knew I had one, but I didn't know if that meant I had learned everything. So, okay. And all we need to do is just go back here. And I could leave the no random encounters on, but I decided to go ahead and just fight people. Besides that, I can also go ahead and use stealing in order to go ahead and to work on my thievery skill that I'll get in the future. Alright. And hopefully we'll go ahead and actually learn a few more abilities, because I know Zidane was like 5 away from learning an ability. So yeah, hopefully that will do that. Alright, so what we need to do to go to the Iifa Tree is to go north this way. And guess what? Before we actually go into the Iifa Tree, there is another friendly monster. Now this should be the nymph, if I am remembering correctly. But let's see if we actually got him. Nope, we did not. Alright, steal, attack, attack. I don't remember if he actually stole anything. I think he did. Oh well. I don't want to steal again. Now, could I be doing the stutter step? As you guys are hopefully aware, I really dislike the stutter step, even though it is the best way to get Ragtimer Mouse to show up, and also sometimes the friendly monsters, but I find the friendly monsters will come soon enough if I just run around normal. And like I said, I can actually make it so that I can do random battles to get more of just the regular AP for everybody. Couldn't steal anything. Let's go ahead. Let's do the Twister. Why not? Not bad. Ooh, we got the 20% up, so that means the black belt for Zidane should be all learned. Which of course means I should switch that off. Okay. High Tide. Is there anything else that he needs to learn? And other than... because the only thing that he actually still needs to learn is actually Long Reach, but Eiko is still learning half MP, which is definitely more important than the Long Reach. I probably will use Long Reach, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. It depends on how much it costs, because if it costs 11, then no, I'm not going to use it, because I can use points for other things I use more often. Twice. Okay. So this is the nymph, so I definitely need to turn off the high speed. And the nymph wants ore. And I believe that the nymph requires us to give a total of 3 ore. Not a problem, I do have a lot. But of course you really, really want to make sure that when you're tossing it, you are not tossing something like you don't want to, like a sapphire, a moonstone. I wouldn't really care about the peridot because I have enough of them, but definitely don't want to have anything to do with the, okay, that's it. Nothing to do with the moonstone because there's only 4 of them in the game. And if I don't have 4, I won't get a trophy. Give some to the Jabberwock, okay? And we have gotten 30 AP, which that's... And we actually got an emerald. Now, this is kind of important because after the nymph, everyone else for friendly monsters is going to require a specific item, usually a jewel. The nice thing is if we do it in the order that we're supposed to, or you know, as soon as we can. The nymph gave us the item that the next friendly monster is going to want. So the Jabberwocky is going to want the emerald that we just got. So it is good that we were able to get the nymph friendly monster before we get the Jabberwocky, because of course that's the next one that we're going to come across. But I wanted to see, ooh, half MP. Okay, so... Ooh, auto-reflect. Yeah, probably going to do that one. I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing else. So I am going to go ahead, do the reflect ring, and then for... First, I do want to go ahead and put on the protect ring. I know I don't have all that much for high tide to get finished, but I just want to get that done. No, I'm gonna do it. Because there's only like 3. Alright, so what am I doing now? I'm trying to get to the Iifa Tree, which not that you can really see it, because it's not really giving us the right direction of the camera. Alright, so there it is. Okay. Ooh, definitely gonna speed this up. Steal the other one. Oh, now we're just gonna go ahead and fight. Although I really should get one of the girls to go ahead and heal. Alright, so this is the Iifa Tree. But am I going to go into it right away? I don't think so. Well, I will. But I just want to get the, I want to get the 5 AP that Zidane still needs. Wait, am I supposed to be doing this? I forgot. Alright, high tide. So... Alright, so does Zidane to get the protect ring back on. Also, I believe... Yep, there's nothing there. And I am almost... Yeah, nothing there, nothing there. Still learning that. I don't think... Yeah. So, other than the accessory, Eiko's completely learned everything, and I want to make sure that nothing else in regards to summons came up, and looks like there hasn't been, so excellent. What we are going to do now... Oh, I forgot to do that. Alright, let's... I didn't mean to do that. I realized I was supposed to actually get more magic tags from Morrison completely space that, because we're just about to go into an area that loves to do zombies, and actually we're pretty much fighting zombies for the vast majority of all the enemies that are in here. So, what does that mean? That means I need to take a quick run back, so I am going to go ahead and kick in the no encounters just so I can go ahead and quickly run back. I can't believe I did that. But I was focused on more of the equipment that Morrison was doing rather than the items, because why do I always need items? I never need items. Okay, so, again, one thing I do want to make sure I get from him is the magic tags, because again, the Iifa Tree pretty much is the vast majority undead enemies, so they of course then like to make sure that they're not alone in their misery, and they will turn us to zombies. So let's make sure they can't do that. So going into the Iifa Tree, Iifa. Dagger, there's mist here. Zidane, so this place really must be the source of the mist. Iika, you okay? Evie, I'm fine. Ooh, what was that? Eiko, that was a seal. Eiko, you shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't have hurted you. But are you all right? Zidane, yeah, it didn't hurt. Poke again. No, body slam. We could do that, but of course we're gonna do the smart thing and ask Eiko. Zidane, did you just say they used the power of an eidolon to seal this place? Yep. Zidane, amazing. How do you break it? Eiko, I'm gonna ask the eidolon to come back. The summoner's horn allows us to communicate with the eidolons and wild animals. I'll break the seal now. Watch. A boom, 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 boom. By the light of our spirits, I call upon thee. Answer my call, wherever your soul may be. And we received a ruby. Eiko, finished. We can go inside now. Zidane, thanks. Vivi, what's that? The spell to break the seal? Eiko, no. All I do is focus my thoughts into my horn. Vivi, then why did you... Eiko, that was just for show. A performance. The spell is actually much longer, but the eidolon asked me to hurry it up. Dagger, I didn't hear anything. Zidane, all right, let's go. Okay, so does that mean Dagger got a new summon? No, she didn't hear anything. So, while she can learn Reflect if she didn't have it, only Eiko can actually go ahead and summon Carbuncle. Now with Carbuncle, of course, just normally, as in pretty much all Final Fantasy, if you just have Carbuncle on your party will cast Reflect. So yes, that's what it does. But in Final Fantasy IX, after you have completely learned Carbuncle, if you then also pair it with, if you equipped Moonstone with it, instead of Carbuncle casting Reflect, it will actually cast Shell. Same thing, if you actually have a diamond on Eiko and summon Carbuncle, you'll actually be able to just bestow Vanish on everybody. Apparently it makes them immune to physical attacks for a short amount of time, just like what we saw the goblins doing. And then there's also another one, which is if you go ahead and put the emerald on with Carbuncle, or if you have the emerald on and you actually cast Carbuncle, then that actually hastes your party. So that's really neat. Usually Carbuncle doesn't have that much flexibility, and Reflect is very... It has limited use, quite honestly. But it is really nice to know that there's a little bit more oomph or interesting stuff to Carbuncle. But again, only Eiko can learn it, and I'm not going to learn it right now because I'm going to learn Auto Reflect. So, yeah. So am I going to actually go further in? No, not right now. we don't have enough time for me to actually get through the entire area. So I will go ahead and call this the end of this particular episode. I hope you guys really have enjoyed it and have a really great day, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Just have a really good one. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!